Hey everyone, it's Frankie. Welcome back. Day 22. Hope you're feeling great and you're ready for this week. We're going to start in a cross-legged position, reaching the arms up, interlock your fingers behind your head, the top of your neck. We're going to take an inhale as you look up, exhale as you round the spine, tucking your chin to your chest. Finding this seated cat-cow, warming up through the neck, through the spine. With every exhale, pull your elbows in, draw your rib cage in as you pull in your core. Really good. Then take your hands onto your shoulders, circle back those shoulders. Drawing those circles with the elbows through the shoulder joints. Waking up our bodies today, reversing that direction. Keeping the shoulders down even as you draw those circles. Amazing. We're gonna extend our arms out to the side and take an exhale, twist to one side. You don't have to twist too far if it doesn't feel good for you, but try and keep the chest open, shoulders down, twisting from your rib cage. Really nice. From there, we're going to turn over to find a high plank. Wrists under shoulders, tailbone tucked. We're going to inhale, pike the hips. Exhale, shift the weight forwards. Starting to draw in your belly button. Pulling the rib cage in to engage that core on that exhale, high plank. From there, we'll drop the knees down if you need to. We're going to exhale, reach to one side, knees are stacking on top of each other, hip bones pointing forwards, chest open. Exhale, pull in your core to reach up. If you want to, you can tuck your toes and do this in that full side plank. If your body allows it today, we're warming up through the side of our core. Feeling those obliques as you exhale, reach up. Really nice. And then place both hands down, pike the hips, finding that downward dog. From there, you can do this with your knees down, bending the elbows, keeping that spine in neutral, or with your legs lengthened. We're taking an exhale, elbows out wide as you lower your head, your chest close to the mat. Maintain that neutral spine, super strong through the shoulders, through the upper back. Nice deep breaths on your knees or your toes. You've got this, warming up through the upper body. Amazing. Sit back in that child's pose, releasing through the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. When you're ready, we'll gently lift up, finding this modified plank. So wrists under shoulders, knees a little bit further away from you, tailbone tucked. From there, you can tap your shoulder as you exhale, reach the hand to the opposite shoulder. If you want, you can do this in that full plank position, keeping as still as you can through the hips, through the rest of the body. Belly button to spine as you exhale, pull in your core, draw in the rib cage. Amazing. On your knees or your toes for that most challenging option. Really good. Nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, walk the hands forward, pike the hips, finding that downward dog. Lower the hips, lower the torso as you inhale, look up, chest opens. Exhale, pike the hips. Moving at your own pace through those downward dogs into cobras, releasing through the upper back, through the hips as you look up. Really good. Super strong through the arms. And then when you're ready, press back the hips onto the heels, sit back in that child's pose. Release through the upper back, through the shoulders. Take a roll out of those wrists if you need to release any tension. From there, we're going to find a forearm plank. Do this one on your knees or your toes. You don't want the tailbone to point up like this. Keep it tucked under to draw in the core. We're going to take an inhale as we pike the hips up. Exhale as you pull the hips down, shoulders above your elbows. Eye gaze towards your thighs. If you're doing that in that full forearm plank, your eye gaze draw to your toes. Exhale, lower the hips, finding that neutral spine the whole time. When our elbows are pushing down into the mat, this helps stay lifted through the chest so you don't drop your chest. Can you shift the weight forwards this time on that exhale? Really nice, shoulders come over the elbows. Nice deep breaths, pulling in your core. Super, super strong. Drop the knees, sit back in that child's pose. Release through the upper back. Nice deep breaths. And then gently lift up. We'll come to a side position with our top leg lengthened. We're going to exhale, push into the elbow to lift. And then inhale to feed that arm under the other. So find that thread the needle. If you need to keep that knee down, you can, or for a more challenging option, your feet are pressing into the mat, both legs extended. Amazing. Pulling in the core with every exhale, reach up, working those obliques. If you want that challenge, you're taking the bottom knee, crunching it to the top elbow. Exhale, crunch, or just keep that hold. Amazing, super strong. Turn over, find that child's pose. Before we come up, change to the other side with your bottom knee on the mat or with both feet pressing into the mat, legs lengthened. Elbow under shoulder. Inhale, feed that arm. Exhale, lift, pull in the belly button, pull in the rib cage to draw in the core. Take that modified version if you need to. Keeping the hips pointing forwards as you exhale, reach the arm up. Really good, super strong. If you want that super challenge, you can take that challenging option. Take an exhale, elbow to that bottom knee, or keep that hold, or keep moving however feels good for your body today. Amazing. We're going to stay on the side here, but with our feet in a V shape pointing forwards. We're going to have our hands supporting us, or your head can rest down on your arm like this. With an exhale, hip bones roll back. You're going to reach your hand towards your foot. Inhale, shift the hips forward. Exhale, roll back. Reaching up from your core, belly button draws in. Really good. Can you lift up even higher from the torso? If you want the most challenging option, you're trying to lift both legs on that exhale for this side teaser. Amazing job. Make sure that you're not lifting on your hip bone. You're really rocking the hips back to find your glute so it's a little more comfortable to lift. Exhale, pull in your core, draw in your rib cage to lift. Amazing, you got this. Take either option that works for you. Nice deep breaths. And then gently lift. Amazing job. We'll turn over to find that other side. Legs straight out in that V shape. Hand can rest your head or relax your head on your arm. We'll take that exhale, rock the hips back, lift up from the core. As you inhale, hip bones point forwards as you roll the hips forwards. If you're able to, exhale, lift both legs for the most challenging option. Maybe you just try it once, and if that doesn't work for you, stick with that single leg lift. Super, super strong through those obliques. Use that exhale always to keep you strong, to keep you stable. You got this. Amazing. And then gently lift all the way up, have that little reset. Before we go for that cat-cow, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. We'll take that exhale round through the spine, draw in your core. Inhale as you lift, opening the chest, tailbone lifts. Really nice. Feeding that right hand under the left, dropping the shoulder down. Can you lift the left hand up or take it to your lower back, releasing through the shoulders. Nice deep breaths, and then gently take the left hand down, reach the right hand up, open the chest, keep the hips still, changing sides, left under the right. Can you drop that shoulder down? Can you lift that right arm up or place it on your lower back? Finding that release through the upper back. Nice deep breaths. And then gently lift up that left hand, opening the chest, hips stay nice and still. You did amazing. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I will see you tomorrow.